It's been a long journey with a lot of ghosts that we've saved, with a lot of banter, with a lot of getting to know people. Oh, hello. He's running around. There's been a lot of stuff for Rosangela Blackwell and her companion Joey Malone. But we're about to say goodbye to them because we're about to finish the 5th and final game in the Blackwell series, the Blackwell Epiphany. And this is... We have got in the chat here a very good point, a very salient point, that is we've seen a lot of fucked up stuff. We're about to see a lot more fucked up stuff. This gets dark. It's already gotten dark, but it gets dark. And it's going to be emotional. I have been both looking forward to and dreading this episode for a long time. Ever since I wanted to play this series. So, in order to counteract that, Girl Boss and Bisexual King. Yes, that's the alternative title. To counteract that, we're going to have a festive episode because December is almost here. December is in fact here tomorrow. So I brought myself some Swedish Christmas soft drink. Shut up. My phone is ruining my introduction. Swedish Christmas drink. So we're going to celebrate that. I ordered from, there's a shop in London called Totally Swedish, which I actually went to when I redid my passport last month. I went and visited them in person, but I've ordered julmust from them every single year for the past 5 or 6 years. They're great. TotallySwedish.com if you live in the UK and you want Swedish stuff. So I bought some julmust because of distribution stuff. I can only get a couple of bottles this time. I normally get a few, but to be fair, I probably shouldn't drink that much sugary drinks anyway. But that is what I'm going to be enjoying, and I'm actually going to be enjoying it in my tackiest highball glass. So I'm now going to do some ASMR. Please don't overflow. Please don't. Hey. And here we go. Oh, that wasn't too much. Yeah. And that's not the end of the festivities today. Because... Where did I put it? There we go. Because you may have noticed, behind me, there's a half wall. I've got a holographic Mario print poster on it, which I love. I've got these the neon lights, the cat blue neon light back there, but it's a little bit, I don't know, we could juice it up a little bit, don't you think? Especially around the holidays. There we go. Got a little bit of sparkle. And in fact, if you go down into the channel point rewards, you will find a new one, which is called Change the Lights. And if you select that, you get to pick the lights. So on this one, we've got red, green, blue, orange, and it's like there's like 4 different versions of green that all basically look the same. There's 3 different versions of blue that all basically look the same. There's purple, pink, yellow, orange, and red. And you've also got effects. I will put the purple on in a sec, but I'm just going to show the effects. This is the festive one. You've also got the waves, which I quite like. This is like this reminds me of like a corner shop, like a kiosk. You would have this like on the outside or something. We've got, I believe this one is jump, this is like the most boring one. But if you want it, this one is fade, which also is kind of boring. But again, if you want it, oh god, I've pressed it at a really annoying angle. This is flash, which was quite fun. And then chase. This is kind of similar as the waves one, but just a little bit. It's like an arcadey effect, I think, on this one. But we did get asked for purple, so I'm gonna see which purple looks the best. That one's probably the nicest. There's a couple of different versions. There are slightly different variations. That has more blue. Let's go that one. That's slightly brighter. Annoyingly, I'm sort of covering most of it, but it's looking okay. I should maybe like rearrange if I had my screen more like that, so I'm kind of framed by it. There we go. Right, that's that done. I'm gonna now. This is actually my first Yulemist of the year. That's kind of a big deal, big tradition for me. So I'm gonna enjoy that, and then we're gonna get started with the game. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Have we got the game in the thing? We have. Wish that was me. Well, you can get Yulemust. You can just get it at the store. I can't. Anyway, all of that nattering down. And before we continue, I did mention that this episode of the game is going to get dark. So the same content warnings applies to the earlier ones, which is obviously death, ghosts, possessions. But in this one in particular, there is a quite upsetting scene of self-harm, which I will telegraph before it happens. There is also mental health. We're in a mental health institution at some point in the game. I don't know if there's going to be any problematic language. I don't remember. So, but if that sort of thing can potentially be triggering to you, then please watch with care. But with all of that said and done, let's end this. Can you hear the game all right? Can you hear me all right? Hopefully you should be able to. Alright, so we've got one of the ghosts from the Grace group here. Do we need to talk to him again?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to Grace group meetings. I don't know what's happened to her since.
Doesn't much help.
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah, years ago. We went to the Grace group meetings together. He was... God, you should have seen him. A total mess. He looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about. The Grace group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
I'm gonna do a little kind of a wrap up at the end of this. Don't let me forget that. But there are some stuff that I do want to talk about with this game and the series in particular that I think are interesting, but they would spoil it if I talk about it now.
Leah was part of the Grace group, right?
It was over 20 years ago, but yes. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends with George Austin, and she brought him to the meetings, hoping to help him out. Turns out it helped both of them. She quit her job and joined the police force. She said the Grace group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
Did you know Leah's daughter, Kendra?
My God, I heard what happened. Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully? That she's where she is supposed to be?
Yes, she's fine.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
She's all
Are you familiar with
good.
Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently. But I feel for him. Do you know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child. The prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
That's interesting. Is there a word for that? I think we asked all
Is
this,
there
didn't we?
anything
No, I did. Good.
So the man who ran the Grace group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
I guess we should get going.
Godspeed.
There we go. Right, we're gonna see if we can help Heather as well. We've also got to help the lady, what was her name? We had her name on here. Tanya Corsi is the one we also need to help. We got 2 more people. We got we who do have Heather's address, and look who we have. And they just look at each other. They know what to do.
Hey, how do you get in?
Ah, hello, miss.
Answer my question. How do you get in?
Oh, the gate was open. Is that all right?
Sure, I guess. Just be sure to close it when you leave. I don't want to get in trouble.
Fun thing is, I've only had a couple of slurps of this, and I'm really not used to drinking carbonated drinks. I haven't done that for a long time. I hardly ever do anymore. And it's so wild to me that I'm already feeling like really gassy. Like my body's just like so not used to it. That's weird. And I mean gassy in a burpy way. Fuck's sake.
Nice looking girl. I suppose that's an asset in her line of work. Excuse me, miss?
Oh, hi. What's up?
You sure you should be out here?
Why shouldn't I be? It's perfect. It's so nice to finally have a night clear enough to enjoy this place.
Clear night, right. You live here?
I do. Why?
No reason, just making conversation.
Why does it always sound like the you live like this, bitch? meme when he says that?
Is your name Heather Goffstein?
Oh, I see. You came from Ray.
Ray?
Of course. You did come from Ray, right?
Sure.
Sure, Ray. Him and me go way back.
No, I don't think you do. If you want a date, you'll need Ray's permission.
A date?
Isn't that why you're here?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
Really?
Really?
Well, I suppose that's all right, but we should stay out here. If we don't go in the bedroom, then it's not a date.
You don't seem
got
terribly
Ray
surprised
follow
that
up
I'm
on.
here in your garden.
It is a bit strange you appeared out of nowhere, but hey, I'm used to men appearing on my doorstep. And for some reason, you seem safe.
Safe.
Yeah, just a vibe.
Huh. Thanks, I guess.
Let's ask some
Can
stuff.
you tell me about the Grace Group, Heather?
Grace Group?
Yeah. You were a member, right?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Come on, think. You met in the basement of Grace Church.
What, like AA? I'm not an alcoholic, thank you.
Huh.
Tell me about Father Michael Cooper.
Father Michael? Is he a priest or something?
Yeah, or something. He was part of the Grace Group.
I don't know him, sorry.
Are you sure? He seems to know you.
You don't meet many priests in my line of work. Or at least, if you do, they don't usually tell you.
Interesting. Normally, as is usual, they don't know anything.
Do you
Ghosts
know
are
a Tanya
useless.
Corsi?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Do you know a guy named Benjiro?
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry. I could get into trouble.
So, tell me a bit about yourself, Heather.
Can we not, please? Let's just enjoy the evening, okay? It's nice out here.
Sure, no problem. So,
Oh,
let's be
sorry, hit the wrong one.
so tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is
Of
really
course not.
exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
Well, Heather, I have to get going.
Sure. I'd leave the gate open, but for some reason, I don't think that will be a problem for you.
Must lead inside.
Can we go inside?
Just a dark hallway. I can't see a thing in there. Frozen solid. Nobody's gonna have a picnic on that anytime soon. Those plants are barely clinging to life.
Sad plants. Right.
It just looks like a hallway leading down to a set of stairs.
Yeah. Okay, very much. I think we're gonna head to the police station. We gotta talk to Corey, I believe.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Consult notes.
Do you know anything about someone named Ray? I don't know who he is, but I think he's involved with prostitution.
Prostitution? Is this related to Leah's case?
I don't know. It could be.
This just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look.
No, I don't think they're winter plans.
Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the Vice Department database. There was a raid on a bar called Vantini a few years ago, and someone named Ray was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray? No last name?
No. Whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway, here's the
Interesting.
address of the bar if you need it.
Thanks.
Sure.
I genuinely thought about doing that, having just the one name, but I don't know if that's even possible. But I was thinking about it when I was thinking about what I was going to change my name to. That was one of the options I kept going for. But the problem is that there is another fairly famous person that just goes by Robin, so
Well, I'd
probably
better go.
a little bit
Thanks for
confusing.
the help.
Prostitution. Right, Vantini was the place we're going to go to. There's an interesting little tidbit in the developer commentary for this, which I remember, where Dave Gilbert says that the reason he named this place Vantini was when he was writing these scenes, he looked out the window and he saw a van, and it was just like, he just went with it. Gotta love the creative process at work.
I can't see much, but it seems much warmer in there than it is out here.
Go outside or...
The gate is locked.
Of course it is. Let's head inside. The Robin. Oh, wow. That's not a bad idea.
Will you look at this, Denise? Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well, brave or stupid anyway.
Right.
I wish I went to more jazz clubs.
She must really like this place to be here in this weather. She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this. Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old, quiet. I like it that way.
Really?
Yeah, I work on my thesis most nights. Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, he is not.
Suspicious.
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
How about a coffee or something?
No
A
thanks.
mean
I
old
already-
lady.
I see.
That's actually something... That's actually something that I noticed. We get a lot of in the games we play. Mean old ladies. That's sort of become like a signature of this channel at this
Do you
point.
know Heather Goffstein?
Sorry, I don't.
Well, thanks. I better get going.
Doesn't this
Whoever
photo
this
look
was,
interesting?
he signed it. Thanks for the tie. With love, A.G.
Now, I don't know if you will recognize the chap in this photo, but that is indeed a picture of Joey's voice actor, Abe Goldfarb. Thanks for the tie. Well, what if we used our tie on the photo?
What the? Red, do you see that? Whoa! Huh? Where the hell am I?
Whatever this place is, it's not kosher.
I think we're in space. Are we in space? Because this really looks like space.
Look who it is!
Does that mean you guys will implode? Because that would be awesome.
Hello, SVCJ.
I mean, tragic. Definitely tragic.
Yeah,
Trust
this is
me,
the Abe
we're not in
Goldfarb
space.
dimension.
You lot are missing the bigger picture. The question isn't where we are, but why are we here?
That's a question that's been asked since the beginning of time.
That's not
So
the
yeah,
point,
these are
Abe.
all of the
Think about it.
characters that Abe Goldfarb had voiced
I'm thinking
in
that I wish
modular
I still
games
had my
up to this
ship.
point.
What about
Is
you,
that
little
accent
guy? Can't you
supposed to
fly
be
out
real?
there and bring back help?
Listen to him. Sounds like he's gargling gravel.
I don't fly. I hover.
I have no idea what that thing is, but God, what an annoying voice.
I can totally fix that.
I don't even
pretty
know
good
what
with
the-
robots. You want a jetpack? I gave Hero a jetpack once. He's due to re-enter orbit any week now.
Hello?
No, nobody
I don't
messes
think you
around
can hear me.
inside me
Probably
except
for
the
the
boss
best. Why would I-
or shiny gynoids.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we can
Stop and think for a blasted minute.
That's not a good English accent, but
Why
you are a good
here?
actor as always.
What led us here?
Who can say? What led you here?
Yeah, I love
Everything's
this.
connected. All
This
things
little,
have a pattern that can be
Easter egg.
followed. So, what's our pattern? You lost me, pal. Sorry. No, wait, I think I get it. You're saying that there's some circuit that's connecting us all.
Something like that, sure.
That's all great, but that still doesn't tell us what this place is.
Whatever this place is, it's not kosher.
Bye. All the apes. I love that. That's really cute.
That was interesting.
It's kind of a neat little thing because the first Blackwell game, I believe, was the first game that he worked with Wadget Eye, so this is kind of like capping that off in a nice little way. He's since gone on to voice characters in Unavowed and in Strangeland, which was the latest game that they published. So they're still working. We're gonna see more Abe in coming games because I do want to play a lot of different Wadget Eye games, so we got more coming.
She looks like she's had several martinis.
I'm gonna talk to the mean old lady, our
Excuse
favorite.
me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray. Do you know where I can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
I'm looking into a death. Ray knew the victim.
Oh? In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left my employ a long time ago.
Your employee?
Yes. You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you. The former Rachel Mendez at your service.
Interesting.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as anything else.
So Heather worked for you. Can you tell me about her?
It's been, gosh, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young, very pretty, slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this a police matter?
Not directly. I'm working with them, but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
How is everyone doing, by the way? How was your weekends, and how's your week been so far?
You said Heather left your employ.
I'm curious.
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish. Like I did.
Yeah, she did cop to that very quickly.
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
I guess it's kind of a nice little character bit that she just kind of cops to that so quickly, that she's been doing this for so long that she has no shame, she has no worries, really. My weekend was pretty great. I went to see HMS Pinafore. Oh, that's so nice. That's really cool. Oh, I haven't been, this is the thing, I haven't been to any kind of stage production in so long. I was planning on it last year. I think I even had tickets for something at the Hippodrome in Birmingham, and I didn't get to go because it was all cancelled. It's been fine so far. I've been okay. This has been a good week so far. A little bit busy, but been all right. Enjoying my December. What am I gonna even call this? My December drink. My little holiday juice.
How does this business work exactly?
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive. Some of them skim, hell, all of them skim, but I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
Yeah, so you weren't here when we started, so I'll show you. So this is julmust, which just means Christmas. Like must is like fermented fruits, I think. But it's basically mulled wine. I would say it's like mulled wine as a soft drink. And it's something of a Swedish Christmas tradition. And while I don't really do any Christmas stuff anymore, and I definitely don't do a lot of Swedish stuff anymore, julmust is like the one thing that I kind of can't have the holidays without. It's the one thing that I'm gonna carry on with the rest of my life. And I ordered some from a store in London, and it arrived yesterday. And this is the first one that I'm having, so I'm kind of just enjoying it with y'all. Get the game back. There we go.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of Heather's clients somewhere?
No. I'm sorry, but no.
Don't you want to know what happened to Heather? That client list could help.
You have no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died. I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
That's actually a good question. Do you have like any, I guess, non-standard holiday traditions that you're kind of looking forward to?
I really need that client list.
Absolutely not. I give a premium product, and our clients expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Yeah, but thank you for telling us where it is.
I could bring in the police.
I'd like to see you try. Every few years they try and raid this place, make a show of getting tough, but nothing sticks. I make sure of that.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Sorry I can't help you. For what it's worth, I liked Heather. I'm sad she's dead.
Or to be fair, just holiday stuff that you're looking forward to. It doesn't have to be like special stuff.
More for me then. Denise, one gimlet please. You know how I like it.
Gimlets. Right. Joey. Do you think?
How odd. Denise, could you get that for me?
Poor Denise. Oh, we need to do something, don't we? Hang on. So I want to move. You need to move Rosa.
It's a painting of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B.
Joey Low.
I just can't come.
Nothing non-standard. I'm not big on tradition for the sake of tradition, but because I genuinely like mince pies and Christmas pudding. Yeah, that's. I'm the same. I don't really care for stuff just for the sake of it, and that's actually been why I'm enjoying this time of year much more now than I used to, because I don't really do any of the Christmas stuff. I really just I like Christmas films and I like Christmas music. So I just indulge in all the stuff that I like, and then I don't do any of the stressful, annoying stuff, which is kind of that's what it should be like.
Miss Butterfingers tonight. Oh, Denise.
And we sneak in. We sneak out, rather. Out we have snuck.
Damn it! It's locked from the inside.
Oops.
Joey, get out here.
What?
We open the door.
Locked. Of course it is. An old dish rag.
Got an old rag. Open the dumpster, kick the dumpster, push the dumpster, climb the dumpster. Let's open.
It only opens a bit, but it appears to be empty. Ow! I don't know what that was supposed to do, aside from making me walk with a limp.
Let's push it a bit.
It won't budge. A fire escape ladder, way out of reach.
We can try.
You're not seriously going to try that, are you?
Quiet. Let me concentrate.
Take a running start, a short, strong jump, use your knees, close your eyes, jump, pray, jump with your arms extended, go for height instead of distance, walk away, this is stupid. This is what I like about games where they give you so much choice to roleplay. Food and presents, yeah, no, food is nice. I like, I've started to really grow fond of British Christmas food, some of it anyway. I'm getting better and better at making vegetarian alternatives for the meat stuff as well. Let's use our knees.
Jesus, you okay?
Rosa keeps going by
I'm
saying,
fine.
Be careful.
we're gonna waste some coffee instead.
Now a puddle of foul, coffee-flavored water. But at least it's melted.
Sorry.
Oops. I'd better clean that up before it freezes again. I think I got it all, but I'm not carrying around this wet rag. Good thing there's a dumpster here.
Let's climb again. There we go. Now we should be able to do it.
Are you sure you want to do that again?
Shut up. Let me concentrate.
Go let's arms extended, just fly wild.
Hey, you made it.
Told ya.
Good upper body strength as well. Impressive.
It's hard to see inside.
You know,
we
we've
are.
been through a lot, you and I. But sneaking into the secret office of a known flesh peddler, this tops the list.
Flesh
Pictures of
peddler.
young girls. I guess they all work for Ray. Looks plush and comfortable. Better not stare too long, I might want to sit on it. A bunch of phone numbers and addresses. It doesn't say who they belong to.
Shut the fuck up, Joey. Evergreen comment.
Let's see here. Client list, client list. You're kidding me.
What?
It's a text file, clientlist.txt.
And that's good?
Good for us. All I need to do is transfer the file to this memory stick.
There we go. Flesh peddler.
And we've
I
got
don't
it.
like that term
So
at
security.
I guess with the secret door and paying off the police, she didn't feel the need for any more.
That and she's a bit old. She might not know a lot about computers.
Huh, I can relate.
No point in going back. I can't get back down the ladder. It's just a trash can.
Well, let's just hope that no one notices us. Oh.
Oh. Hi. I was just testing out your security.
Is that right? I've been meaning to glue that window shut. I suppose I should thank you. But first, give me that memory stick.
Here.
Thank you. Now get your coat and leave.
And I'd almost gone a full 3 hours without a restraining order.
Well, the night's still young.
And I need another cup of coffee.
It was going so well. Yeah, we probably could. Probably could take her in a fight. But
Heather is definitely listed as one of Ray's,
we did
service
transfer
providers.
it.
Of course, we already knew that.
We have Benjiro.
There's
on
no
here?
Benjiro listed as...
Oh, Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper was never a client of Ray's. No, I don't... Tanya Corsi is not listed as any of Ray's clients. Almost disappointing. That would make one interesting story.
Yeah, Rose has got it tough.
Joey, I'd like to...
What's going on?
2 days ago, I went to a drug den. Today, I'm visiting a prostitute.
And you say we never go anywhere interesting.
There are so many names on this list. I guess Heather was pretty popular.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll figure out a way to narrow it down. You always do.
Don't remember how we do this.
Tanya Corsi worked for...
Which network did
Huh.
Well, don't worry.
Maybe we need to... We need to Google. I don't know if I ever did
Tanya
Google.
was the host of the
There we
Good
go.
Morning Show. I remember hearing that they got a new host, but I didn't know this was the reason. Channel 11. I think their head office is in Penn Plaza. Can't hurt to ask around.
City Post obituary. It is with tremendous sadness that we announce the passing of Tanya Corsi after a tragic accident. Most only knew her as the charming and bubbly host of the Channel 11 Good Morning Show, but those who worked closely with her know her as the razor-sharp intellect who paid her dues and became one of the best-loved media personalities in the world. She will be deeply, deeply missed. Rose is seriously trying to help everyone, and she gets zero cred or pay, and everyone fucking hates her. I am going to talk about that later. I have thoughts and opinions about that. She's razzing her a little bit.
It's pretty empty here tonight. I guess the weather even affects the media. Excuse me.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell. Do you work here?
Certainly do. Jim Peebles, senior producer. How can I help you?
Yeah, that's true. Joey doesn't have it easy either, really.
So what do you do here?
I'm the head producer for the Good Morning Show with Kathy Carden.
Isn't that Tanya Corsi's old show?
Yes, it is.
It's pretty empty here tonight.
Well, look outside. The weather's horrible and almost everybody commutes to work. Nobody can get in, so we're running on a skeleton crew.
Did you work here when Tanya was alive?
Yes, why do you ask?
I'm looking into her death.
Wasn't it an accident?
That's why I'm looking into it, just to be sure.
Well, all right.
Let's talk.
There's the self-help circle that held meetings a long time ago. It was called the Grace Group. Ever hear of it?
Sorry, no.
Do you
Doesn't
know a
help
priest by
much.
the name of Michael Cooper?
I'm afraid I haven't been to church in a long time.
What can you tell me about Tanya?
I liked her. Some anchors think they're the be-all and end-all, but not her. She knew we were all in this together, and worked well with all of us. That's how you make a news show. Everyone needs to help each other.
A note was found in Tanya's apartment. It was signed J.
And?
And your name begins with J. Did you write it?
Seriously?
You're in journalism. You know that any lead is worth following.
Well, sorry, I didn't write any note to Tanya. Not that I remember.
The BFS to get the mess with each other. Yeah, I love their back and forth.
Do you know a madam who calls herself Ray?
That's not really the kind of thing our show reports on, so I can't really help you. Sorry.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Well, what you see is what you get. I started working at a copywriter's desk about 30 years ago. Worked my way up to producer. Been here ever since.
I'm not asking about all the... Have you ever...
Benjiro.
Can you think of any other Jays who might have written that letter?
I can think of 6 who work in this office alone. I'm sure there are dozens more.
Well, thanks for your time, Mr.
Sure thing. I'm not going anywhere.
No, A James Peebles is listed as being a client of Ray's, and the girl he saw was Heather Goffstein.
Well, this just got juicy.
He does look like Dennis Prager, and he also looks a little bit like that guy. What was he called? The really skeezy. What was he called? He died late. He died like fairly recently, I think. It was like a British media personality. Oh my god. He was like a gossip person. But yeah, no, it's definitely more Dennis Prager. I don't know. I don't need to remember these people's names. Right. So that was
Hi,
a bit
Mr.
that was a little bit of a revelation.
Hello, Rosangela, was it? What can I do for you?
Jim, I know everything.
Jim, I know everything.
Sorry?
I know who Heather is and what she did for a living. I also know that you procured her services. There was a note in Tanya's apartment that said, "I know about Heather." It was signed J.
That could have been anybody.
Do you really expect me to believe that now?
No, I don't.
Tell me about your involvement with Heather.
God, it was over 25 years ago. Working the late shift, sleeping during the day. Who has time for a social life? So, yes, I found other ways to meet my needs. Heather was one of them. I'm not proud of it, but I make no excuses for it either.
You said it was 25 years ago, so you stopped seeing her.
She quit the business. I didn't know what happened to her until she walked in that door. The new face of Good Morning. Tanya Corsi.
Tanya?
Yeah, the name was different. The hair was different. The whole attitude was different. But I knew.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Yeah, I don't know why you get this option.
Heather and Tanya are the same person?
You didn't know? Isn't that what all this is about? She reinvented herself, changed her looks, got a gig as a weather girl, worked her way up to this news. Worked here for
Jesus
years
Christ.
and never knew who I was until I told her.
Until you blackmailed her, you mean?
Look, 30 years I've been here, and I haven't moved from this damn desk. I saw an opportunity, and I took it. So, I wrote her that note. I threatened to expose her past. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect her to go home and for that to happen. They said she fell in the shower because she was drunk, but she was only drunk because of me. So what now?
It's completely up to you. I'm not going to do anything.
You're not.
I got what I came here
Yeah,
for.
pretty much. It really does.
Very profound, Red. Very profound. Ever think of getting into fortune cookies?
I'm only thinking of getting my coffee refilled.
That's my girl, always planning ahead.
Right, another restraining order. But they're the same person, so why do we have two
So
ghosties?
what exactly happened? Tanya, Heather, whoever, she split? She killed off her past so thoroughly that it became its own ghost?
I suppose so.
I didn't know ghosts could do that.
What? You read the rule book? Because I sure haven't. If we got a split spook on our hands, we gotta put him back together.
We do gotta do that. Ooh.
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi. What's up?
Look, I know who you are.
What do you mean?
You're Tanya Corsi, or at least you're gonna be.
You're making no sense. I'm me. I'm Heather. Maybe I'm not sure who that is yet, but I know it's me.
Look,
What do you mean?
you're... Do you know a guy named Jim Peebles?
I can't talk about who I might know. I don't want to get anyone into trouble, especially me.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
I think we
Well, Heather,
gotta speak to Tanya, I believe, because I don't think Heather's gonna help us much. Let's... where was she? There we go. He's all the way up here. Nice apartment, but it's a little bit empty for me. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? That is a very good question.
hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
Listen, Tanya, I know who you are.
We've already covered this, haven't we?
No, I mean who you really are. You're Heather Goffstein, or at least you were.
I told you, I don't know any Heather.
Tanya.
I don't know any Heather because Heather is gone. Heather is dead. She doesn't exist anymore. She can't.
I'm
Well, yeah.
sorry, Tanya, but she does.
What do you want? Money? A promotion? Like Jim?
No, I just want you to come with me. There's someone you need to meet.
I don't have a choice, do I? Fine, lead on. But remember this, Peter didn't just teach me how to do Pilates. Take me anywhere funny, and you'll be looking at a broken nose.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay.
Why are we going out there?
Just trust me.
Trust you. That's rich.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. We've got a little reunion planned. It'll be fine.
I saw you on the roof earlier. Are you in league with this man?
Kind of?
2 blackmailers instead of 1. This is just great.
Very satisfying, like that little womp.
Where the hell are you taking me?
Just follow us, okay?
Can I at least call my car service?
I don't think that's possible.
What do you mean?
She means that they'd never come in this weather. It's better to walk. Come on.
Where are we going?
It's just up this way.
Wait. I know this building.
Oh. We get the
I used to
whooshing
live
of
here,
understanding.
Back when I was... Why did you bring me here? Whatever you brought me here for, get on with it.
Tanya, there's someone you need to meet.
There's nobody here I want to see, I assure you.
Even still, I just need you to follow me. Then we can forget about this whole thing.
Oh boy.
Fine.
She really doesn't want to know.
Hey, Heather?
Hey, who's your friend?
What is this? Who are you? Answer me.
Heather Goffstein? Who are you?
No. No. This is insane. I'm going insane.
Sorry?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't exist.
What's your problem?
My problem? My problem is that I hate you.
Hate me? You don't even know me.
Wow.
I destroyed you. I got rid of your name. I got rid of your hair. I would have gotten rid of your face if I could have afforded it.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
No kidding. For 20 years, I was free of you. And now you come breezing back.
Breezing back? From where?
First Jim wanted a promotion, and now this idiot here wants... I don't know what!
I don't want anything.
That's bull.
Huh?
You be quiet.
Hey!
Stop that!
Look at each other. You're the same person, give or take 20 years.
I don't understand.
I don't think I want to.
Tanya, what happened when you got Jim's note?
What note?
It's too late to deny it.
Nothing happened. I just wanted to forget.
Forget what?
Forget you! Forget this whole life I left behind!
Why? Why are you so ashamed of me? All this life, it's a part of who you were, who you become.
Will I ever be free of you?
Do you really want to be? I'm not a bad person. I'm just kinda lost. I know we'll find my way eventually. Isn't that the important thing? Well, isn't it?
Look at you. I really was beautiful once.
You're really beautiful now.
Damn straight. Wow.
You okay?
Okay. I haven't felt this good in years. It's like an espresso and a colonic all at once. Speaking of which, you can take your blackmail threat and shove it. And I'm gonna tell Jim the same thing. Maybe it'll end my career, or maybe it'll give me a book deal. Either way, I'm tired of hiding.
Tanya, listen.
No, I'm not Tanya anymore. Tanya died.
She what?
We... took 3 Valium with a vodka chaser. That's all I remember. you're not really a blackmailer, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm dead?
I'm sorry.
If I'm dead, why do I feel sick to my stomach?
Listen, there's no time to explain. Just grab a hold of this.
What?
Just do it. That was interesting.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
This is all just so unbelievable.
You're taking it much better than I did. Can't you feel it? Like something is trying to pull you apart.
I've been pushed and pulled too often this evening for me to notice.
Madeline, have you had time to examine them?
I think... yes.
Madeline?
Yes, apologies. I believe I have all the information I need.
Huh? Madeline?
Ugh, I really don't feel so good.
This can't be right. Michael, what's going on?
Madeline!
Apologies, my host.
Madeline, what just happened?
That felt quite pleasant.
Madeline? Madeline?
Hey!
You, Malone, stay back. You as well, Blackwell. I have absorbed enough energy to burn that precious body of yours to a cinder.
Why? Why do this?
Have you ever heard of the concept, the journey of the soul?
What?
It is said that every soul has a predestined fate or destiny, and the goal of every soul is to find it. But it is also said that the joy comes from the journey, not the destination. Have you ever wondered where you would be now without the grace group? Without the epiphanies that were pushed into your brains as if by magic? Maybe you would have all found your way, maybe not. But you skipped the journey, went right to the destination. It made your souls happy for certain, but it also made them weak, pliable, controllable by someone like me. And now, if you'll excuse me, I am still very hungry. No!
I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I was, yeah, fuck. I was gone for that whole thing. I'm so sorry. Right, so... Right as that scene kicked off... someone knocked on the door, and that never happens to me. So I was really kind of like, what the fuck? And that was why I took out headphones, because I was like, did I just mishear that? But then I got a second knock and I went to check. Actually kind of terrified, because like, what the fuck? So I opened up and it turned out that it's my new neighbor who just moved in, who just came to introduce himself. So I was just like, we were just kind of introducing himself, and we were just kind of chatting a little bit about the moving in and stuff, and then I didn't realize that the scene was going. So yeah, this whole horrible revelation happened without me. I wasn't here to comfort you in this difficult time. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. Yeah, so Madeline fucking sucks. We put all of our trust in you, and you fucking sucked so hard. When I did say that this game gets dark, this is where the darkness starts. This is gonna be hell.
You. This whole time it was you?
Indirectly. I knew these souls existed, I just needed to collect them. I could not collect my host until last, because my existence here was tied to him. As for Fielding and Gothstein, they were sleeping spirits. They needed to be awakened. Something only you could do. So, thank you for that.
Collect? What do you mean by that?
Perhaps that word is not sufficient. Possibly...
I said what I said.
Ingest. Absorb. I took their energy as part of my own.
What the hell are you doing this for? I pulled you out of the dark. You were free. Why mess that up?
Free. You, of all souls, tell me that I'm free. I am dead. For centuries, I have been dead. I was a good spirit guide. I did my duty. And yet, did I ever move on? Did I receive any reward? No. I was passed on from host to host, saving spirit after spirit. It became tiresome. Then my last host banished me. I remained there, in the void, alone, forgotten by the universe, until you brought me out.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes.
But I was still not free. To fully free myself, I needed power, energy.
I needed
These
power.
souls, these poor, misguided souls, were the nearest source I could find.
You need to fix this.
Fix this?
Yes, you can still make this right. Just undo it, please.
Spit it
bring
out.
them back. I'll bring them through the light and we'll just pretend this never happened.
I am sorry. I have not come this far only to turn back now.
Yeah, so it would be like when your pet eats something they shouldn't, and you just like try to get it out of their mouth. We're doing that, but with the spirits that she just
And
ate.
what do you need energy for? What on earth could be worth all this?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Hey!
What the hell are you doing? Ah!
Baby, no, don't go under there. Do not risk going under there.
Oh, fuck.
Red.
Oh
you
dear.
Okay? Come on, darling, say something.
Interesting. I wondered if I would have to relearn how to breathe or walk, but it all comes quite naturally, like putting on a tailored glove.
This isn't happening.
You have spent the last 3 nights ensuring that it did. Denying it won't solve anything.
No, it won't. But since I can't punch you, it's all I got.
Malone, there is no need for this hostility.
No need.
Chat
You
is doing
lied to
good.
us from day one.
I apologize for the ruse. I admit I have not been completely forthcoming.
No kidding.
Come now, Malone. Nothing has changed. I won't shirk the duty. I have no choice. We will continue to save lost souls. Performing it from this end could be refreshing.
Also, what a good job she does at picking up the cadence of Madeline, the way that Madeline spoke.
I work with Red, not with you.
You can think of me as her, if it will help.
Red, fight her. Whatever she's doing, fight her.
She cannot. If her predecessors could not win against me, then she has no hope. Not with the power I now possess.
Hello, Ralph.
Predecessors.
You come to comfort us.
What
No,
are you talking
he hasn't.
about?
This is not the first time I have attempted this. In the void, I could only reach certain minds, the minds of other bestowers.
Other bestowers? You mean...
The other Blackwell women, yes. But I was too weak,
Never.
and so were they. I could only control their minds for a few minutes before they broke.
Broke?
I did not expect that would happen, but some good did come of it. I eventually learned the proper approach, and finally I have succeeded.
You're
It was her the
insane.
whole time.
I mean it, Madeline, a stark, raving lunatic. Do you have any idea what you've done?
You dare condemn me, little ghost? Allow a few centuries to pass. Wait until you've been left abandoned in the dark, adrift, terrified. Then you can pass judgment. But until then, I must get to the business of living.
Stay here. We're not done talking. I said stay here. Ah!
As horrible
Hey!
as this is, I love the Lord when he just gets yoinked through the wall. Yeah, no, Madeline fucked up Auntie and Grandma.
Cut that out.
Do try and keep up.
I'm getting her back, one way or another. Hey, Maddie.
Yes, Malone.
You killed Lauren and Patricia.
I did not. I admit, their mind's rejection of me had unintentional consequences. But there was no malice intended.
Well, that's just Jake, as long as there was no malice.
Cool motive, still murder.
Maybe you didn't mean to kill Lauren and Patricia, but you did kill George Austin.
As a spirit, I hardly think so.
Bull, you're the only one with any motive. I don't know how, but it was you.
Poor Cooper. A weakened soul is such a sad thing. And his mind was so easily controlled. Why, in such a state, he could be told to do anything. Anything at all. And he would do it, with no memory of it. Well, perhaps some residual guilt remained. He has gotten quite agitated since it happened. Fortunately, that is no longer relevant.
Now what?
I will simply live. I will grow old and I will die, like any other soul. And when that happens, perhaps I will move on as intended. It is a slim hope, but after centuries of existence, it is the best I have.
Why are you pacing around?
No reason. I am just enjoying the sensation. It has been a long time since I have felt snow on my face.
That's not your face.
True, I suppose, but no matter. I'm still enjoying it.
You can't go any further, can you?
Whatever do you mean?
You're stuck. You're tied to Michael. Trying to escape it is like hitting a brick wall.
It is a temporary setback, nothing more.
What are you gonna do? Lug Michael's body around in a wheelbarrow? I'd like to see that.
Don't be absurd. You know as well as I do. I am bound to his corporeal form for a few days. After that, I will be free.
So you're just gonna hang around here for a couple of days next to a dead body?
Ha! Some master plan. All this planning, all this death.
Yeah, I was.
You can't even cross the street.
Only for a day or two. I can wait. I have infinite patience.
Yeah, but does your stomach? You're gonna get hungry.
Any problem has a solution.
What about going to the bathroom? Red drank a lot of coffee.
Perhaps burning Michael's body to ashes, or some kind of cleansing ritual.
Here's an idea. Take a powder. Just leave us the hell alone.
Will you let me think?
Yeah, I remember when you said that, I was trying to keep a poker face.
You honestly believe that?
This might seem strange to you, but yeah. I've always known I was here for a reason. And maybe this is it. To fix what spooks like you screw up.
That
Joey's
is
gonna male
amusing.
wife his way out of this
Amusing?
by Sass.
You honestly don't
And
know.
Sass alone.
No, of course you don't.
Of course I don't know what.
You think you are so special? You think you were, what, chosen? You were nothing important, Malone. You were merely the last.
Here we
The
have
last
it.
what?
The last spirit we saved. Before I was banished. I could not continue the duty, so it was passed on to you.
That is also why KK is in Unavowed, because KK was the last spirit that Joey sent.
What the hell do you mean I was the last spirit you saved?
Honestly, did you think you were different from any other lost soul? The confusion, the fear they all felt, that you felt. It is no wonder you have forgotten.
Doesn't matter. That was then. This is now. And right now, I plan on fixing this. I can't wait for the cops to show up. A dead priest and you just around the corner? Bet you never expected to come back to life only to spend it in jail.
Will you be quiet? Honestly, why you haven't driven your host completely mad is beyond me.
Now you get back here.
Unless she leaves with me, I'm stuck.
We try to tie on her?
Tie. That won't do any. Pretty solid, but... What would that... Hey.
Yes, Malone.
I don't know if I want to do this. Hasten. Let me have a look. There we go. I just must have misclicked. I thought that was it.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
You know, Red and I have a bond. We gotta stick together. Where she goes, I go. You might be wearing Red's body, but you ain't her. There's a line in the snow, and you can't
Can you
cross
hold
it.
this tie?
Rosa Blackwell, she can cross it just fine.
You're hurting me.
Good.
You idiot! Do you have any idea what you just did?
I just evicted you, sister.
No, I will not be trapped in that limbo again.
Tough. You made this mess, now clean it up.
Very well. Just remember, you brought this on yourself.
Now,
Red.
there is a very,
Red,
very
talk to me.
upsetting scene of
Joey?
self-harm in a
I-
couple of seconds.
You okay? Careful.
I'm gonna
feel-
warn before it happens as well.
You!
Great, like a bad penny.
Dispatch reported a woman ranting to herself in front of a church. I had a feeling it would be you. Care to explain the dead body around the corner?
Corey?
That's Officer Palmer. Now, explain.
No.
Miss Blackwell, I've been patient and cooperative so far.
No.
Stay where you are!
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Look away if self-harm
Is it like
upsets you.
this for them?
For who? Red?
I think it's happening.
Huh?
Auntie, my grandmother, it's happening. It's like no, it's too much.
Red, stop that. Come on, you're gonna hurt yourself. Jesus, cut it out. Not again, not you, not now. Help, somebody. Anybody.
I did warn you.
Gotta.
There we go, it's
No,
over.
No. Huh? Joey? Joey? God, I'm tired.
So I want to say here, fantastic. It's always okay to bully the spirit possessing your best friend, and killing all your former besties is always morally correct. It's just do that, but with clap emojis. Normalize bullying spirits. But where are we? I think are we in our head? Oh.
The last time I saw Auntie alive, she was wasting away in a hospital bed, gray and gaunt. But now, she looks young. Younger than me, even.
Look who it is.
Hello? Auntie? Is that you?
Oh, hey. I saved you a seat.
Is that really you?
You asked too many questions. You always did. Sit down, kiddo. We've got nothing but time.
Normalize Rosa
Cigarette?
having a little nap.
No thanks.
Normalize Rosa catching a fucking break. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, kiddo?
We were possessed by this spirit called Madeline. She didn't succeed, but we ended up here. Somehow.
Oh.
That's all you can say? Oh?
Does it really matter anymore?
I guess not. You look so young.
Well, I take care of myself.
No, that's not what I mean. When I last saw you, you were over 50, at least.
So I kept on living, huh?
You were alive, if that's what you mean.
Hospital bed. Like Mom.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was my turn. And now, I guess it's yours.
What happened to me? To us?
Don't know. Last I remember, my head hurt really bad. I tried to make it stop, but it just got worse. I might have thrown something?
You did. I was there.
Did I scream?
Yes.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
I hid in the closet.
Ah, good. Smart.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
About Joey? About my family? All of it?
You were 5 years old. You could barely understand how to tie your shoes. And I thought we had more time. But hey, you're here now. and we've got all the time in the world.
Is this where you've been all this time?
Don't know. Don't much care. The view is nice, and I don't have Joey nagging me.
I've missed you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Auntie, you don't seem yourself.
You don't know me at all, kiddo. In this place, I feel more like myself than anywhere I've ever been.
Auntie, is my grandmother here?
She was, but she faded away. I guess it will happen to me soon, and you. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the view.
Huh. Sure is a nice view, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just enjoy it for a while.
We're gonna leave Rosa here to take a little break. Switch back to Joey.
It's like they're reading from a playbook. Constrained, drugged, placed under observation. In a week, they'll move you to another ward. Then they'll poke you full of needles and nod thoughtfully while taking notes. Then they'll move you to a long-term care floor. Keep you drugged, fed, washed. And then I'll watch you turn gray. I'll watch your skin weather and dry. And then I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I can't blame the universe, or death, or even you. This one's on me. Maybe I deserve it, but you certainly don't. There's gotta be a way to fix this. There has to be.
Yeah, I did warn multiple times that this was gonna bring the pain.
She's still there, physically at least. The padded room might be overkill, but if the drugs ever wear off, better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, having a pretty bad time.
Just old piping on the other side.
My boy's straight up having a bad time.
This
yeah.
place hasn't changed all that much since the last time I was here. Home sweet home. Huh. This letter is dated several years ago.
To all staff from Donald Quentin MD, be advised that no patient is to be placed in Unit 2 until further notice. As you're all aware, the unit was occupied by Mr. Benjiro Hattori until his death last week. The room has been deemed unsafe by hospital inspectors. That's the name we've heard.
Just an old closet. Full of junk and old clothes. It's just a file cabinet, probably been here years. They brought Red in on this thing.
Interesting. Check out this room.
Oh, this guy. Dr. Donald Quentin, or as I like to call him, Dr. Quack. Oh, I wish. I've been wanting to give that guy a piece of my mind for years.
Age 34. Height 5 feet 4 inches. Weight 118 pounds.
No reaction. No surprise there. Nothing could get through that fat head of his.
Subject
That
assaulted
guy was
a
Lauren
police
Blackwell's
officer,
doctor
then
when she was here.
herself.
Did nothing but plug her full of drugs. I guess it's Red's turn now.
When restrained
Yes,
by a
it
team
is.
of officers, she reacted so violently that 2 of them were hospitalized.
Original nickname. Well, he is from the 20s. There was a different.
Deemed a danger to herself and
I guess, like,
others,
it was a
she
different,
sedated and brought to this facility.
What are we
Subject,
trying to say?
Another
exhibited the same
computer
symptoms
doing
as
something
other members of
incomprehensible.
her
My
family.
mind is broken.
Violent behavior,
Yes,
incognizant
blah,
of
blah, blah.
surroundings, unresponsive to stimuli.
It wasn't as high of a bar for me
Looks
nicknames.
like a duty roster for the orderlies. No point in reading it. I'll become very familiar with the staff here after a few years.
To the right. Let's explore a little bit. I don't remember the sky having a vortex in it.
I don't know what that is, but it can't be good. More technical crap that I don't know how to use.
Yeah, Bar
Guy
was
manning
never.
the front desk. He wasn't around the last time I was stuck in this place.
One of the few things that's changed around here. Jesus, what the hell is going on out there?
I don't think that doesn't look good. But let's check out this cell.
Empty, for now anyway. Hey? Hello?
Yeah, I think it's safe to bet on Maddie being responsible for almost anything at this point.
Hey, I did some research. Kinda. You're Benjiro, aren't you?
Benjiro?
Yeah, Benjiro Hattori? You were the last guy to occupy this room, so I'm guessing you're him.
What do you know of me?
You ran those Grace Group meetings.
Benjiro, finally.
That was so long ago. How long has it been?
25 years.
25 years? Have I really spent 2 decades of my life in this place?
More than that, Benjiro.
More than that?
You died here. You're haunting the padded room where they locked you up.
Yes, I thought as much.
You thought as much? You're saying you know you're dead?
I suspected, but I couldn't be sure.
You suspected? What gave you your first clue? Folks stop returning your calls?
No need to be flippant. My people spend so much time avoiding death that we refuse to believe it when it happens.
Your people?
Yes, I'm part of a society. Some would call us vampires, but not the kind from stories. We extend our own lives by consuming the positive energy from willing subjects.
Like Gavin.
They die, but we live.
Yeah, I remember Gavin.
We ran into one of your people last year. Guy named Gavin. He killed a bunch of people. He tried to kill us. He's dead now.
I see. You must understand, I am not like my colleagues. I never liked hurting people, but I didn't want to die either. So I made a point of studying the life energy we consumed. I created the Epiphany experiment.
The Epiphany experiment?
I wanted to improve the lives of those I fed upon, not destroy them. Instead of removing positive energy from a subject, I increased it. I enabled them to achieve their heart's hidden desire, to create a surplus of positive energy, and I skimmed off the top.
Interesting.
And this worked?
Yes, and no. It worked too well. My mind couldn't take the energy. I went a bit mad, ended up committed here, and here I am.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. Your experiment ended up killing your subjects. Even worse, their souls.
Their souls?
You made them weak. Weak enough that they got, well, soul-napped by this spook named Madeline.
I see. I did not consider that eventuality, but it does explain much.
Eh?
Come on, I must show you something.
It does remind me of in What We Do in the Shadows. They also have an emotional vampire in there. Yes, I'll follow you. Colin Robinson, thank you. Forgot his name.
That vortex. I witnessed its formation. I did not believe what I was seeing.
Why? What is it?
Energy is siphoning through the void at an alarming rate. Something is calling it, drawing it like a beacon. Something with enormous power.
Something, huh? And what is this something?
I cannot say, but don't you recognize the location? That vortex is over Grace Church.
Madeline.
Yes, if she has harnessed as much energy as you say, that is the only answer. But why would she do such a thing? What she is doing will destroy her soul, rip it into shreds.
She said she wanted to stop existing. I guess this was her backup plan. Good riddance.
You don't understand. This energy, it won't stop at just her. It will expand until it dissipates. It could destroy every soul, living or dead, within a 10-mile radius.
Of course it will. Damn it, this is my fault. Again, I set her loose. It's not enough, is it? It's not enough to destroy 3 generations of women. It's not enough to destroy half a dozen spooks. No, you gotta fry your own soul into oblivion and take the whole damn city with you. So, what do we do? Where the hell are you going?
I am leaving. I must get myself out of range.
What are you gonna do, haunt Jersey?
If I must.
What about the rest of us?
I'm sorry.
If I'm sorry? That's it?
That is all I can offer. I fear that everything I've done only makes matters worse.
Hey, get back here! Damn it!
We get some more Jersey hatred. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is not adult supervision. He bailed on us as quickly as he possibly could. No, we have no adults in the room anymore. We are stuck here.
Red, it's me. Are you even in there? Are you somewhere else? You're still breathing. You're still alive. I figure somehow, maybe you can hear me. Maybe I'm wrong, but talking is all I'm good for these days, so what else can I do? You gotta wake up. Things are bad out there. Really, really bad. So bad that I'm not sure we can stop it. But we gotta try. We're the only ones who can. You understand? We. It's gotta be the both of us. Because let's face it, I'm nothing. Just a gust of wind. I don't know what to do. Just get up. Get up, and we'll fix this. Somehow, I promise. Please? Please?
Did you hear that?
No.
Auntie?
Yeah, kiddo?
Huh. Sure is a nice view, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just enjoy it for a while.
Just get up.
Are you hearing that?
Get up, and we'll fix this.
I don't hear anything.
I think...
Somehow, I promise.
I really think...
Please?
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm gonna look around.
Sure, kiddo. I'm not going anywhere.
Takes a lot for Joey to get soft.
It's too slick to climb. Auntie?
Yeah, kiddo?
Auntie, there's this ledge. I can't reach it. I could really use your help getting up there.
What's the point?
There might be a way out. Something to get us out of here.
Why would I want to do that?
I think Joey needs our help.
He doesn't deserve it.
Joey's told me stories about how he saved your life. He saved mine too.
Only after putting us in danger in the first place.
You can't blame him for that.
Just watch me.
Auntie, please.
Don't auntie me. Let me smoke in peace.
This isn't right. This place, we shouldn't be here.
I've never wanted to be anywhere else.
Joey was so wrong about you.
What do you mean?
He doesn't say much about his past, but get him talking about you and he won't shut up. You should be more like Lauren, Red. Your aunt wouldn't take that from nobody. He didn't mean to, but for years he made me feel like I couldn't measure up, that I was nothing, insignificant when compared to you. But he really didn't know you, did he? You don't actually care about anything.
How could I? Joey's voice in my ear, always pushing me, following me around like a lost puppy, and all those ghosts, night after night after night. I just got numb. Then my brother died. I decided I could do something good for once. Something real, something tangible. That something was raising you. So don't you dare throw that in my face.
I'm sorry, Auntie, but I can't believe that. If you really cared, you'd fight. You'd help me.
You never were this stubborn as a 5-year-old.
I grew up.
A little bit of tough love did the trick.
This is it. Can you give me a boost up there?
Sure, I guess. You've gotten bigger since I last saw you.
Here. Come on, I'm not leaving you here.
Fine.
It is, yeah, this is very melancholic.
Auntie, are you okay?
Nothing, it's just...
Auntie!
What?
We need to keep moving.
It hurts. Don't you feel it?
Yes, but I can't stay here, and neither can you.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Gotta be girl bossy.
That light, it's so beautiful. After I'd send a ghost off, I'd just sit there and stare, try to make sense out of it. Wonder what was on the other side. I suppose now I can. I'm dead out there, aren't I? Back in New York.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I should have realized. I've had this conversation so many times. I remember now how it happened. Someone trying to take over my mind. It cracked my head open, let the universe pour through. It hurt.
I know. It happened to me.
A part of me escaped, hid out there in the void, anything to get away. You brought me back.
We brought each other back.
I just gave you a boost. You didn't really need me. But of course, you never really did you?
Auntie, I think...
Yeah, I know. It's time. I know how this works. Say hi to Joey for me, huh? And tell him... You know what? Don't tell him anything. It'll drive him crazy.
Yeah, this is a good... I love this scene. I love the nice little closure for Auntie Lauren.
Ow!
Oh.
Holy Jesus! Red? Is that you?
Joey? Oh my god, my head.
You're back? You're really back?
She's back,
think
baby!
So. Where am I? And what am I wearing?
Short version, you're in the loony bin. You wouldn't believe what's going on out there.
Madeline is pulling energy through the void. This will create a spiritual explosion that will destroy all souls within range.
Yeah? How'd you know that?
Actually, I don't think she needs her
It's the
glasses.
universe pouring into my head.
What now?
It is how both Lauren and Patricia met their end. Their minds could not take the pressure. Their souls hid in the void until they died. I found my way back. Ow!
You're not gonna relapse, are you?
No, it's bad, but not as bad as before. I can control it. Kind of.
Well, we'll deal with that later. Can you get out of that jacket?
No.
Okay, first things first, let's get you out of here. And Red?
Yeah?
Don't you dare scare me like that again.
Alright. Joey time. Do you think? That's not good.
What the hell was that?
I don't think that's promising. Right, okay, we're gonna try to get her out. Hopefully this doctor can help us. I think it's the least he can do. Yeah, she has. Kind of.
He's unconscious.
Oh. We got a scalpel. That could probably help. And like of everything to do with Highlander, it turns out that kind of sucks. Not the actual film Highlander, I love Highlander, but just every aspect of being an immortal in the Highlander universe seemed to be rotten. Oh, I gotta switch to Rosa again.
What the hell is going on? This whole building is shaking.
It's starting. The effects of the void energy are taking root. The entire city has fallen unconscious. We are the only ones awake.
We're the only ones? Why?
We have both been to the void. We are immune to most of its effects. But we will not survive if and when the energy reaches critical mass. Ow! Damn it!
Alright, this new ability of yours, scaring the crap out of me. Still, one crisis at a time. We need to get you out of here.
Yeah. Kurgan does like it.
Come on, Rosa, move.
But the Kurgan also has the benefit of being Clancy Brown, so, you know.
Almost moved that time. Come on, you can do this.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm mobile. Kind of.
I like the angry eyebrows on her sprite, by the way. We're gonna inch closer to the door. Inch.
I can't read. I can't go.
There you go. Now, Joey, go back out. Being Clancy Brown is an OP character build. That's very true. Rosa. Hell yeah.
It's locked tight. Great.
Can we use the on the wall?
Aha! An old vent. There's no way. Looks like it was part of an old ventilation system before this room was converted into a padded cell. No good.
Oh.
Looks like it was part.
What does he need to do? Oh, hang on, no, it's still Rosa.
Huh. There's an old pipe against this wall. Looks like the piping runs. It's solid.
Now we can maybe shimmy this open? Sure, just putting the padding on top of the vent is totally legit in the code. Well, this place, yeah, this place seems to be totally on the level, so that makes sense.
There's a key hanging on the inside. And my clothes. Thank God. You mind?
Right.
Here we go.
Let's
We're
go.
back. We're back, baby. That did not sound good. Actually.
Come
No,
on,
we need to
Joe.
go.
I'm right.
We need to go. Yeah, I should put her here. Well, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be chilly.
Nothing.
Oh, great.
It's growing in power. We don't have much time. Nothing. He's unconscious, but he'll be fine.
There we go. Needed a key. It's like I'm freezing all game. Yeah, she might stop for coffee on the way. Right, we're gonna head back to Grey School. That is where this shit is happening. Shit's going down.
30 blocks. Never ran. So fast.
She's up there.
She's gathering the energy within herself, trying to force her own spirit to weaken and break apart. Her spirit is strong, but her resolve is stronger.
How do we stop her?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Not even the universe knows what to do.
Well, I guess we'll do what we always do, sweetheart. Improvise.
Burning 1 billion calories. That's true. Well, she does walk a lot.
Jesus, he's still here?
Nobody can get near this building without being affected by the void energy. Nobody except
That's
us.
what they do.
Ow! God damn it, that hurts. I'm sorry, Michael. He's got a piece of chalk in his pocket. It looks like he used it to draw the circle.
Alright. Time to finish this. For all this time, this is where it's all led to.
Madeline!
You! How on earth did your mind survive? Your head must be absolutely splitting.
It's over, Madeline.
Indeed. I have wanted it to be over for a long, long time.
Hey, Maddie!
What?
You've got to stop this. You're gonna fry every soul in this city.
I wish I could say that I feel remorse, but I am so old. I am so tired. I cannot muster the energy to even pretend to care any longer.
Why here? Why not just go to the middle of the ocean and zap yourself there? Or the desert? Or the moon? Anywhere but here.
I am bound to this area thanks to you. And the soul energy I absorbed will only last for a limited time. I have no choice.
You always have a choice.
I have sought another way for centuries. I am sure you have asked this same question of yourself, Malone. When will this end? Well, I have the answer. It doesn't. I am finished with being at the whims of an unknowable universe. I am taking my fate into my own hands. You would do the same in my position.
Did you ever try to tie? Yeah.
Get this through your thick head. This is where it ends.
Oh, you have no idea.
We're nothing alike, Maddie. Don't even pretend to think we are.
You think you're so noble, little ghost. Wait 2 or 3 centuries, 2 or 3 millennia. Then tell me you would not do the same just to end it all.
Well, just because you have the universe in your head doesn't mean you can sift through all of it at the same time. I mean, it's a fairly new sensation.
I said it before, Maddie, but you're insane.
I just want what every creature has. The ability to die. Can't you understand? But the universe has denied it to me. So I am turning to the only recourse available.
Theo's drinking out of the sink, by the way.
Why here? Why not for the...
I am... And the soul and I...
Oh.
Hey?
It has started. My spiritual form is becoming
A slurp.
intangible. Even to
Theo,
you.
for the love of
It won't be
God.
long now.
We're having a moment here. You know what? Just because of that. Content. There we go. Beautiful little boy. Right in the middle of this horrific scene. Bring us a little bit of joy. Yeah? Yeah. Go along. Go along, baby. Let's see what Rosa can do.
Madeline.
What?
Please, Madeline, you tried. You failed. Just stop before any more damage is done.
Failed? No. I admit my original plan did not proceed as I'd hoped. This is just a viable alternative.
This is not the only alternative. We will help you find another way.
Can you really? The universe is pouring into your head. Your head is splitting from the pressure of it. So tell me, with all of this newfound knowledge, can you give me even one alternative to achieve what I need?
You've spent hundreds of years helping out souls like them. You're really going to throw all that away?
You say that like they matter. Since humanity crawled out of the ocean, they began to deny death. Denied it so much that the post of bestower was created. In all that time, humanity has learned nothing. Helping their pathetic souls all this time has achieved nothing.
So you'll destroy them all.
It is a means to an end, nothing more.
Possess me again.
What?
I mean it. If it means all this stops, do it.
I have expended too much energy. Your mind would overpower me and reject me, like all the others. But the offer is appreciated.
You destroyed my family.
It was nothing personal.
You don't understand, do you? We could have supported each other. We could have been normal. You took that from us, from me.
And yet, here you are. Don't tell me you are worse off. You survived, thrived even.
Oh,
Not
God.
for much longer if you keep this up.
As I said, this is nothing personal.
We're going to stop you, Madeline.
And what makes you think that?
We've stopped others before you. We can do it again.
Others before me? Like who?
I stopped Gavin. He got into my head and I forced him out.
Gavin? Yes. I sensed it when you killed him.
That was an accident.
Be that as it may, his soul was weak after he tried to feed on you. It didn't take long to overpower him.
Yeah.
So,
we could probably figure that out, but now we know for sure.
We stopped the deacon.
That mad, incorrigible soul. A man so insane with fear that he created the devil out of thin air. There are so many spirits like him. Spirits so scared and so desperate that they will do anything to escape. Your deacon would have welcomed the oblivion that I am bringing.
The Countess. My aunt killed her. I finished her off.
You forget. She was my host once. Whatever happened to her, it was her own undoing. I am through with being at the service of hosts like her. Of anyone like her.
And this is how you're doing it?
There is no other way.
Right. Switch to Joey.
Look, whatever she's doing, it's happening on the other side. Maybe we should take a look? Once upon a time, I wondered what this thing was. After so many years and so many spooks, it's hard to care anymore.
Right, I'm gonna take this chalk that we found. And draw a little protective circle.
Use a bit of my essence, huh? Well, here goes.
Yeah, we're now very close to the end. So we're gonna do what we did to the other ghosts. Gonna use the totem and send her to the circle.
Trying to use my own essence on me?
Yeah?
Such an action speaks of desperation. It will not be long before you will not need to worry about such things.
Oh, sorry, I used the wrong one. There we go.
What is this? Oh, how cute. This
And that is the last
well,
gameplay.
No matter.
Hey.
You.
You remember me. I guess I should be flattered.
Open the portal. Let me through.
You've got to be kidding.
The energy is almost at critical mass. It is going to detonate whether I am there or not.
Oh.
Oh, that's all you can say. Millions of souls will be destroyed. I need to be one of them.
We all need something. I thought I needed to move on, but I really want to see how this ends.
It will never end. I will never end. That was the whole purpose.
It was never about you. Not me, or my niece, or any of us. You see, I get it now. Why things have to be the way they are. I don't like it, but I get it.
What are you talking about? Shh.
I'm on a smoke break.
It didn't stop.
No.
It's not going to stop.
No.
This is it, isn't it?
No.
No, it isn't. So many dead, Joey, so many.
I know.
It's never enough.
I know, but we do the best we can. We always have.
Yes, we always have.
What the? Are those spooks?
Yes, everyone who is lost, everyone who is waiting for someone like us. No more. They don't have to wait anymore.
You're saving spooks?
It's what we do.
But how?
That vortex, it was creating a mass of spiritual energy. I am reversing it, making it pull in spiritual energy instead of pushing it out.
You can do that?
I can now.
You see, it's not about you or me. It's about everyone.
Go on, Joey.
Go on?
It's time. Move on. You can do it now. Whatever stopped you from moving on before, I'm stronger.
It's not working.
What?
I said it's not working. It won't let me go.
Try it now.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm still stuck. Not even the power of the universe inside your head can help me move on. It's gone.
I'm sorry, Joey.
Forget it. So, you think everyone down there is back to normal?
Yes, everyone will wake up. They won't even know they were asleep. It will be like it never happened.
Yeah, we should get out of here. So, how many spooks did you manage to save anyway?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes.
So, are we talking all the spooks here in the city, or?
No, all ghosts. Everywhere.
Except for me.
Except for you.
That's...
I know.
Look, don't sweat it. I mean, people are still gonna die, right? There'll be more ghosts.
Eventually.
Right, so when that happens, it'll be business as usual.
I guess.
But in the meantime, we're free.
Free?
Yeah. How about a movie or something?
God, I haven't seen a movie in forever.
You and me both. Think of all the things we can do now.
Maybe I'll sleep in.
Or maybe a vacation.
Yeah, somewhere sunny.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Joey. I thought you'd be gone. I really hoped you'd be gone. I didn't want you to see this.
Here we go again.
It hurts, Joey. It's everything. It's pouring into my head. It's not a metaphor and it's not stopping. I can't hold it.
You gotta try.
No, it's like trying to swallow the ocean. Sooner or later, you're going to drown.
No, not after what you just did. Not after everything we've done. You can't just...
What? Die? I don't think I have a choice.
No, this isn't fair. This isn't right. You just saved the whole damn city. You saved me.
I knew the cost. I paid it. It was worth it, wasn't it?
Sure. Of course it was.
I see them. My parents, Joey, I see them.
No, stay away from them. It's not time yet.
Joey, please.
Okay, but before you go, I'll make you one promise. No matter how long I'm around, no matter how many hosts I see die, I'm not gonna turn into Madeline. Ever. Not if I'm a spook for 1,000,000 years. I'll be a good spirit guide. Do what needs to be done. Forever if need be.
No, Joey, you won't.
What the... What did you... How? Red? Sweetheart? Rosa? Why the hell did you do this? Here. Go on, take it. Take it. Just...
Yeah, that's right. What the fuck? She brought him back to life. And he called her Rosa.
Anymore. I've tried, you know. I've looked. There was this pile up on the West Side Highway last week, and now people say they hear crying. So I went over there. I didn't hear or see anything. I'm normal. Listen to me, talking to myself on the street. I call myself normal. Yeah, I know. Ironic, huh? Or at least I think that's irony. You could tell me, if you were here. I'm forgetting things. About being, you know, I can't even say it. It's almost as if, now that I'm alive, I can't think about being dead. I guess that's hardwired into everybody. Turns out I'm just like everyone else in the end. But I get it now. I like being alive. Is that so wrong? Is that what I'm supposed to get from all this? That life is worth living? I guess I gotta get out there and find out for myself. Goodbye, Rosa Blackwell. I don't know how long I've got, but I know I'll see you again, someday. But until then, I'll try to make this count. Okay? Okay.
That's the end. That is the end of the whole series. It ends on a very sad but sort of hopeful note. Yeah. Basically, this is kind of why I wanted to play this whole game, this whole series, because I think this ending is really good. I think it's stunning of the way that they tie together all the themes, not just that they bring the storylines all together, but the way that all the themes and everything just come through so strongly right at the end. The resolution is, yeah, it's you're totally free to punish me for this because I put you through a lot, but I hope you have enjoyed it. One of the things that I wanted to kind of say, if I was going to sort of summarize this series, like what I think this series does really well on a thematic level, is I think there was something that someone in chat, I can't remember who it was, but said about unfairness, and I think this is kind of what this series really, what kind of goes through the whole series, is this idea of unfairness and responsibility, I would say, because Rosa and everyone who gets saddled as becoming a spirit guide, it's a very unfair thing, and it's about whether or not you still accept responsibility for things that aren't your fault or that it wasn't anything that you deserved, but you do it anyway. And that's kind of why Rosa has the strength that the other ones don't, because she accepts the responsibility even though she didn't really deserve it. And I don't know, it's like, I think it's a very sort of, I think that's something that you don't see a lot in media that appreciates the idea that like something being your fault and it being your responsibility isn't necessarily the same thing. Often it's not. And illustrating just the kind of strength you can, and the sort of the quiet heroism of powering through, I guess, like just, you know, like just doing, like getting on with it almost. And Rosa just has such a shit time, and like she remains strong the whole way through. and I fucking love her. And I love this. I really love this series, and I think it ends on such a high note. The first couple of games have got their great spots, but they're a little bit sweaty in their design and everything. But I think the way that it all comes together here at the end is absolutely perfect. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed it, despite leaving you all probably very conflicted right now. I appreciate that, because I'm feeling it too. I also love all the cafes we worked at. It's a whole bunch of Starbuckses. So I really hope you've enjoyed this whole series. It's been so cool that I've been able to share this with you. There was someone asked there about like what we think happened to the people who had their souls ripped apart. Well, they say specifically that Madeline absorbs them, she ingests them, and then Madeline passes over. So the assumption is that they were part of her spirit at the end. Also love like tying into the kind of like the bookend thing, but the series literally starts with Rosa spreading Lauren's ashes off that bridge, and it ends with Joey spreading Rosa's ashes. I interpret it as them being okay. But I don't think it's ever really stated, but that's my interpretation. Now, you've lasted with me so long. I'm gonna flip you over to... who am I gonna flip you over to? I've got two people who are going. So I think... Do you want to see Death Stranding or Super Mario 64? I'm gonna go with Death Stranding actually, because I don't think we've raided. I don't think we've raided Blaupanzer for a little while. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna say again a huge thank you to everyone who's followed this series, everyone who's been watching tonight. I'm really glad that I could have you all here. And well, I'm back on Thursday. I haven't actually decided what game we're doing on Thursday, but we'll. If you follow me on Discord, follow me on Discord, but if you're in the Discord, then I'll let you know. I might do a poll. But that's it for me. And again, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you on Thursday or whenever I see you. And have a lovely time until then. Thank you all so much. Bye bye.